This is security camera footage of the Joplin tornado hitting Joplin High School. Luckily, the tornado happened on a Sunday when the building was empty. Today, we're introducing you to Riley Hartwell. He was one of my classmates at Joplin High School. We're part of the graduating class of 2015, and we were in the 8th grade on May 22nd, 2011. After surviving the deadly EF5 tornado, Hartwell stayed in the community, and now he's giving back to our Joplin Eagles.
It was like any other Sunday. I got up that morning and went to church that afternoon, did some grocery shopping with my mom, and found myself in Walmart on 15th Street here in Joplin. And then the roof came down on us, and I truly believe that the only thing that helped us and saved us was the suspended ceiling. Those tiles got wet and kind of held everybody down, and I'm not a huge guy, so I could actually feel myself going up and down at one point in time, but I was lucky I had actually some people I'd never met in my life who jumped on top of me. I still don't know who those people are to this day.
Riley Hartwell was 14 years old when he found himself trapped in the layaway department with nowhere to go as the Joplin tornado headed toward the Walmart.
I looked up, I saw the sky, and then in addition to seeing the sky, I looked down and I had no shoes. And my shoes were completely gone at that point in time. They'd been sucked off by the tornado. And, in a way, you think to yourself, how do you lose your shoes but not anything else? And how do you lose your shoes and keep your life kind of thing?
His hometown flattened. He was supposed to start high school in the fall. That building also blown away. 4 years later, Hartwell graduated from Joplin High School after going to class in 3 separate school buildings.
Buildings don't necessarily define people. People are the base and the glue that hold communities and families and lives together. And I think that's really what I learned, is that our lives are fragile.
He was part of the first graduating class of the brand new Joplin High School. The building sits on Indiana Avenue, right where the old Joplin High School stood before the tornado.
I think it really allowed us to have a very rich experience because we were able to meet tons of people from all walks of life, and we were kind of forced to grow up fast, but we wanted to as well at the same time. We wanted to be part of the community. We had a vested interest in Joplin. We had a vested interest in what was the best thing for the community.
Now, 10 years later, Hartwell is giving back to his alma mater in a big way.
I think it takes all kinds to be on school boards. It takes moms and dads, young, old, and everyone in between. And I think that that's really what makes a good board that functions for all the people here in Joplin.
He was elected to the Joplin School Board in April of 2021.
Thank you so much for putting your trust in me.
And at just 24 years old, he's the youngest member elected to the position.
Main thing for me is that giving back to the community and giving back to a place that's given so much to me over the years.
As he works to support students, Hartwell says he'll never forget what May 22nd, 2011 taught him.
I think the people of Joplin are resilient. They have a great amount of grit. They care deeply about their community. They have pride in the fact that they are from Joplin. There's a great sense of pride in this community, and there's people who care very deeply about it all the time, and that they really have a commitment to this place because it's special for so many of us.
In Joplin, with photojournalist Kelsey Jacobson, Emma Claybrook, 4029 News.